Day 131. Trying to be quiet because it's 5:45. The dogs have already heard me. I can hear them moving about, but they'll go back to sleep. Okay. It's lovely, hearing the birds. I love hearing the birds. Anyway, let's get out of here. Just give me 2 secs. Good morning, how are you doing? Just a second. Right. Hang on. Morning, Adam. Your basketball team lost, season over. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Just a sec. Right. And we're out on the road. I had to be super quiet. Sorry to hear they lost. I guess you can't win them all. John, it feels good to be up at this time. I know it's late for you, but it's, yeah. Hey up, somebody's slipper. No reason to keep on. These things happen, don't they? These things happen, mate. There's always next time. Somebody's got to win. There's always going to be a loser. And it's same when it's the World Cup. England, we do so well up to a point, and then we always fail at last minute. It's crap. So we kind of come to expect it now. But I totally see where you're coming from when you're supporting your team and they're doing so well. I totally get it. Yeah, crap happens, mate. Don't worry about it. I know it's easier said than done. Take care, buddy. How are you all doing? So I've just got up. We're going away today. We're going to Centre Parks. It's just a little holiday place in the forest. You ordered a bunch of Mexican food. I'm gonna go and eat. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. I'm sorry your team's lost. It's hard for me to get emotional because I'm not really into many sports. But I know what it's like, especially when England's playing in the football, soccer for you guys. So yesterday was what they call Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday, and all the mums get looked after and spoilt. And I woke up quite late, so I never got to do the morning walk. So I ended up going a walk just before lunch, and we went into the forest. It was nice, but I only did about 6,000 steps, but better than nothing. I'm just resigning myself to the fact that not every day is going to be 10,000 steps. However, 99% of the time it's going to be 10,000. Unless my focus changes, I don't know. Wow, he was going a bit fast. What boat am I on? I'm not on a boat. I'm just doing a morning walk. How are you doing? What you doing, Willow? Morning walk. Been doing this since November 19th. Yeah, and most of the time I do 10,000 steps, which is about 8 kilometres. I'm slowly going to be increasing that. Did a couple of longer days last week. Yeah. So this last week, on one of the days I did 12, and then a couple of days after that I did just under 15,000. Oops. Where are you going? So I'm getting there, mate, bit by bit. I'm 52 and I'm a little bit out of shape, so I'm building up nice and steady. I have got an attitude of just going for it, but if I do that I'll probably end up with something going wrong. Or sore legs or something, I don't know. I work outdoors, and so I'm on my legs a lot. I do a lot of walking in my job, so I have to just be a little bit careful because I need my legs to walk to work. Yeah, I know there's so many things I could do, but I'm quite happy. I'm enjoying it. So 14 years ago my marriage came to an end. My first marriage came to an end, and I was quite overweight. It's because we'd been really unhappy for a few years in our marriage, and I was eating and drinking junk food, and I joined a gym when we split up, and I lost 70 pounds in 3 months. So I know I can do it. It's whether or not I want to get back into gym stuff. I don't know about that. So I'm quite happy and content at the minute, just doing the walks. But yeah, it's just nice getting out. Usually it's first thing in the morning as well, and I get to hear the birds, blah 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 blah, sunrise, etc. And it's all lovely. Puts you in a good mood. Mr. Steve, how are you, mate? Willow, yes, I know. And that's the thing. It's whether I want to, and I'm not massively motivated to do gym work anymore. I'm really not. I'm quite happy to just walk. But it depends what I'm after, you know, the slow steady game, or because when I joined the gym and lost 70 pounds, once I'd reached my target weight I stopped. stopped going. I know that was completely ridiculous, but I stopped going. And then over the years, it's been slowly creeping back up again. So my thinking is, if you go fast and hard, if it's fast off, it possibly could come back on. But if it's slow and steady, potentially there's more chance of keeping it off. I don't know. It's all in the mind, isn't it? It's all about mind games. It's a mental game. Mr. M, what boat is this? You mean whereabouts are we? So we're in South Yorkshire in the United Kingdom, Doncaster. So the UK. Mr. Steve, you're good. Willow, do I eat healthy? Not really. And that is my biggest problem. It is. That's definitely where I go wrong. See, we run our own business. I know it's an excuse, and it is an excuse, but we are ridiculously busy all the time. But that's no excuse. It's all about priorities, and I've been saying this actually for the last 131 days. I've prioritised walking over working on side hustles, which is something I've always done. I've always worked on making extra money on the side. But since I started doing this, I enjoy this, and I've kept this going. I've not missed a day, not missed a single day of walking. Probably food. Yes, definitely. It is. I know it's food. I need to give more focus to it. Definitely. That looks pretty cool. Anyway. So that's the view from behind. So yeah, just walk up and round the streets. At weekends I try and get out somewhere a bit more exciting. But yes, I know it's food. I know it's food for definite. Have you seen Mark Lewis on YouTube? I've been following him for a couple of years. Yeah, I know. I eat the wrong stuff, and I do need to make it healthy. I totally agree. I totally agree. Spend one day prepping for the whole week. I just need to do it. I just need to start. And you are absolutely right. You are. So this week, well, Monday to Friday this week, we're going to Centre Parks, which is like a holiday village in the forest. It was a present I bought for my wife's birthday. Dino. How are you, mate? Much love from Brighton. Same here from Doncaster, South Yorkshire. So it's lovely behind, but then in front, it's dark. Do you drink? No. I haven't had a drink. Tomorrow it'll be 49 weeks. Or is it 50? I'm losing track. But I think it's 49 weeks tomorrow. I can't believe I used to drink a lot though. Like 5 nights a week, a couple of drinks, but I'd eat junk food with it. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's very slow with me. I've got to be quiet down here because there's some homeless people just the other side of this wall in tents. Just a sec. Just trying to be quiet. I'll come to your comments in a sec. Look at that. The homeless people. Right, sorry. Sorry I'm jigging the camera about. Alcohol, oh. Dino. Damn, 49 weeks is amazing, well done. Thank you. So what it was, so my business is lawn care. You know, like treating lawns with fertiliser and weed killer and seeding and levelling lawns, things like that. And 49 weeks ago, we've been really, really busy. And I was doing like 7 days a week. And one of my feet was hurting. And it wouldn't go away. This pain would not go away. And so I've got my son helping me. And my mum just says, oh, maybe it's gout. It says gout. Oh, crossing road. Anyway, and I looked it up. And gout can be related to drinking. But it could also have been a pain from working so much. And I thought, well, you can lose limbs. You can actually lose limbs. I don't want to lose a limb. I thought, I'm just going to have a break for 2 weeks. But in those 2 weeks, I started sleeping better. But more than anything, I was a lot more productive. And I was getting a lot more done in my business. I was putting videos on YouTube on my other channel. And it was going well, and that motivated me to keep going, because I'm like I say, I'm motivated with business and money. I've always wanted my own business. So Willow, alcohol is the devil's piss. I agree. I so agree. There was the odd day when I think I could fancy one, but it's not very often now. And that thought only stays with me for a couple of moments. And then it's gone. David Sheridan, where am I? I'm in Doncaster, South Yorkshire. How are you doing? And weed is the devil's bones. I've never done weed, never done drugs, never smoked. I say never done drugs. I've never really done drugs. But when I was at an impressionable age, a group of lads had something called liquid gold. Anyway, you sniff it and it makes you feel drunk for about 10 seconds. So I had a couple of sniffs on that, but that's it. David, Nottingham lad. I'm originally Mansfield, born and bred. Mansfield, North Nottinghamshire. You live in the Philippines. Nice. We have another lad who comes on here. He's in Thailand. God, my brain's not working this morning. Farang Dad. His channel's called Farang Dad. His name's David. But he lives in Thailand. He's got a Thailand wife. And they've got a daughter between them. Do you know, you're right. And I only found out a couple of years later what it's for. Thankfully, it was just 2 little sniffs. I didn't have any more. I did not have any more. And funnily, I found out actually one of them lads did turn out gay. I've got nothing against gays. I'm just saying I had 2 sniffs, but that was it. So David, you've cut it down to twice a week. Feeling like you're more motivated. I mean, that's great. Some people can do that. But I just, I don't know. I tried it once where I would only drink at weekends and not bother Monday to Friday, but I never stuck to it. So for me, I think I found it easier just not drinking. But I've told myself I'll have one if I want one. And I think that's been the help. I think telling myself I can't have one is probably the worst thing to do. Willow. You was born in Carrington. Nice. Batista, the beast. I don't know. But I've really kind of started to enjoy walking. It's the battle of, do I want this to become a fitness channel, or do I want this to become like a channel about walking? Because I've had ideas to walk to Blackpool from here over a few days and just stop at little B&Bs on the way. I'm not bothered about wild camping. Animals and people puts me off. I mean, I'd camp on campsites and maybe that could be an option, but yeah, I don't know really. The honest truth is I'm not 1,000,000% sure on what to do with this channel, but a lot of people have said it's motivated them to do things in their lives. So I've just kind of kept going and just keep on walking and talking to people and seeing how it goes. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've enjoyed walking. I used to run years and years ago. I would run a lot. I'd run every week. Half marathons, 10Ks. But and in fact, about 12 years ago, I set a page up on Facebook called Lean Mean Running Machine. That's still up, but you'll see I don't really post on there very often. Excuse me. Do I look like I can run? I can run. Yeah, see what you're doing. See what you're doing. Trying to force me to run. This happened a while ago. People were motivating me to run, so I did one morning. I ran around the block a few times. You'll have to just look back, but that's a couple of weeks ago. Look for me with a yellow top on. David used to work in the horse racing industry. Used to go to Donny races. We were up near there yesterday, down the straight mile, which is just where the horse boxes go in, to the left of the stadium. Go in there and then turn left down towards the woods. We were in there yesterday, took the dogs. Batista, great. Just so you know, walking is objectively better than running. Better on your body. Keep it up. Love the idea of what you're doing here. Thank you. Yeah, I suppose I've got to be careful with my knees and my joints and things like that. I work outdoors, I work for myself, so I can't afford to be ill or break my knees or anything. But I think when you're walking as well, you see more and you're in nature. And there's something quite nice about it, seeing the sun coming up, hearing the birds. Love the idea of what you're doing. Thank you, Batista, to the beast. Thank you. David, I'm trying to read. It's because I'm moving the phone. Used to put pink gin on my lawn and it used half cut. Oh no. Yeah, you can actually urinate on lawns as well. One of my customers actually told me this. They watered it down and actually it really made it come nice and green. It just smelt a bit funny. Walk for charity, that's not a bad idea. Raise some money as I go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Lost my sister just over a year ago. She was only 53, so maybe I could do excuse me, do something for that. I think your body can tolerate it more when you're younger. And if you're gonna go into running, I think you've got to build up nice and slowly. And I know when I was younger, I'd just go running. I'd join a gym and go to the gym. But you have got to think about your heart. I think you can't just rush into things when you're a bit older. God, I sound old. It's all in the mind. Molehills. Yes, actually. There were some molehills in a lawn what I scarified last week. My other channel, so I've got another channel called Lawnright. LAWNRIGHT. Lawnright Lawn Care. If you go on there, you can look at live scarifying. Go on the live section. And last week I did 2 lives in one day. And on one of them they'd got molehills. So I just got a spade and took the soil off and then scarified. But yeah, moles are hard to catch. I don't really do anything like that. Thanks, David. 53, no age, is it? No age. She'd had cancer, like a blood cancer. Hodgkin's, it's not non-Hodgkin's, it was a Hodgkin's lymphoma. And she got rid of it once. And she had a few years where everything was fine. But then things started going wrong. She was always getting problems with her legs. And she went back in, it had come back. And she ended up getting an infection in the hospital. And ultimately that's what led to the to the end. 17-year-old men out doing 40-year-olds running, yeah. I know, I'm not against it, and I'm being open-minded that maybe in the future I might get back into it, but I'm just walking at the moment. I want to get the weight off, so I've got to get more focused really. I'll turn the camera around. So we've got about 10 minutes of uphill walking now once we get round this corner. That's a good idea, Willow, I like that. Let me screenshot that. Yeah, I like that idea. We've all lost a family member. My siblings died, youngest to oldest. Oh, I'm worried because I'm the next oldest, but not in bad shape for a 63-year-old nipper. Were they all unrelated types of passing, David, or were they similar things? Because if it's something that's in your genes, then obviously, well, I'm presuming you'd know all this anyway, wouldn't you? You'd be, excuse me, I'm sure you'd be on top of whatever needs to be done to monitor and try and avoid. God. It's nice with the sun rise from behind. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you're enjoying this, give us a thumbs up. Double tap the screen. If this is your sort of thing, click on that subscribe. I want to grow the channel, reach more people, and encourage others to do the same. You are off the beer, so you can't do a charity pub crawl. I could go in one and drink Pepsi Max. All different illnesses. All I say is live your life, be happy. I do believe that worry and stress are big factors. I know it's easier said than done. Your dad died at 40. God. Sorry to hear that, Willow. Really sorry to hear that. You never know. You're coming home in May to London. Nice. Family. You're coming home to see family. Oh, I'm going uphill. That's where we've come, and now we're cutting through this estate here. crazy that I'm 40 now and I sit and think about it. Like you say, you just never know. You've just got to live your life. Be happy. My sister was always very happy. She was, she loved being the centre of attention, making other people smile. Yeah, we've all kind of taken a leaf out of a book. Right, there's a bloke outside of me. Thumbs up. Is it breakfast when you get home? So, probably will be, but I've gone off track a bit. We were avoiding breakfast until 11 a.m. Like, kind of intermittent fasting, but we just said we delayed breakfast till 11. And that was helpful. But we've both just gone off track a bit, myself and my wife. Well, you're in good shape. Could knock out Tyson if you only 2 minutes. I'd have to try and run away in 2 minutes. Be happy in life. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So just for reference, and you don't know, but my name is Shaun, and I came up with the idea of Shaunus just because it was a nickname given to me. Healthy breakfast. Yeah. I just need to get my shit together, really. Barbara, how are you doing? Look at this for a hill. And that's where, come up there, that's why I'm puffing and panting a bit. Must go, nice to meet you. Thank you. Better than Shaun the sheep. Been called worse. Thanks for popping in, David. Willow, whereabouts are you? Are you in the UK or? Not that it matters. Really doesn't matter. God, I'm out of breath. It's warm as well. And we're in that point where coat off, coat on kind of phase. Excuse me. Full of phlegm. Dished. Hello, how are you doing? $123 in the Philippines and hot as hell. Nice. You do the hard bit. I like getting out of bed to do this. You see, I really don't mind getting out of bed for this. And I've said this from day one. I was honestly, right, so I've always been money. Most of my life. I've looked for opportunities to make money. Online, offline. I've done all sorts. I've made bits of money here and there. Oh, catch my breath. What am I saying? Yeah, so I'd always get up early and get on my laptop and do stuff. But also at the detriment of my family. Like in the evenings, I'd be on my laptop. It's all changed now since walking and appreciating nature. Sunrise, which is just beautiful, it's stunning. So I put me first, as in I do this and I get out of bed, and I've never once had the thought of, oh, can't be bothered. That's never happened. But it has when I've done gym work or running. Some days I thought, oh, can't be bothered. So that tells me that this is good for me. Oh, you're in Essex, nice. David, thank you. Dagenham, Essex, when in the UK. Nice. Shithole. Kudos to you, Sean. Being your own boss. Yeah, it's alright now. It was hard in the beginning. Some winters were very, very hard. Not knowing when the next penny's coming in. But we got through it. We've built a customer base up now. I've got nearly 600 customers. So we're busy all the time. It's the opposite end. I could take someone on, and I'm thinking about it. Does look like a beautiful day, mate. Yes. I say we're going to Centre Parks. I used to work there. Like 30 odd years ago, I worked at Centre Parks. And I always, when I met my current wife, Andrea, I always said to her, I'll take you there one day. It's only took me 14 years to get it booked and paid for. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, Willow, you've given me a bit more motivation about the food. So it's on my mind now. You've planted that seed in there. So that seed's going to grow. Take care, David. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It is. Garden chores. It's a bit early to be mowing. And I'm sure you've got some borders to tidy, some plants to sort out, some tools to sharpen and get ready. Take care. Ta. Right, let's flip the old camera around. Monday to Saturday, eat healthy, then have your Sunday dinner with all the trimmings for your cheat day. Yeah, that's a good idea. But we're at Centre Parks this week, so I might have to start when we get back on Friday. And I'm still going to be walking, but I don't know what the signal will be like. It might not be very good in the forest, so it might just be videos and no live streams. So over the last 131 days, I've never really known exactly what this channel is going to be about. And I've had this conversation with people a few times. Now, in the beginning, it was all about walking 10,000 steps, and it still is in a way, because I'm still doing it. But every day there's people that comment on my videos and they say, thank you, Sean, you've inspired me to get out more and go walking, go running, go cycling, whatever. And so I just listen to people and I think, well, maybe that's what I'm meant to do then. Maybe that's just, I just walk and talk and try and encourage people to do things, which is fine. You know, I haven't pushed it in any one direction. But then there's times where I think, you know, this could be all about a transformation. I could lose loads of weight. I could get in really good shape. And I know that would do really well. It would grow the channel, which is what I'm after. But it's just getting started and doing it. It's whether or not I want to do that. I don't know. You've got to, like you say, you've got to want to do it enough for yourself inside. Today is the best day to start. Fight the temptation. See, this is where I reel off a load of excuses. Although I can pick healthy options. David Sheridan down the pub. Then home to watch Notts Forest. Yeah, I used to watch Notts Forest. I was never a big fan of sport, but I've been to a few Forest games. My friend's a lifetime supporter. He always has the season tickets. This channel is about my journey. Do you know, that makes sense? I like that. You've actually been full of really good ideas today, Willow. Thank you. And genuinely, I appreciate it. I know with my other channel, that's done well. Because it's all about lawn care, it's on one topic. I've got, I think, just over 40,000 subscribers. And it does well, but it's very seasonal. So in winter it does rubbish. But from like now to October, it does well, it makes money. And it's the money seems to be getting better every year, well, that's a good thing. But I'm working around chemicals, and I'd like to get away from the chemicals. Although I enjoy the work, I've been enjoying doing this here a lot. But like you say, this is a journey. I suppose there are other YouTubers out there that have just done a journey kind of channel. Yeah. Cheers, David. Are you a gardener then, David? Just out of interest. Garden chores. Yep. Safe in Thailand and cover up. Yes. Boris doing well. I don't know. I haven't followed football for such a long time. Sorry, David. It's because there's another guy whose name is also David. He's got a channel called Farang Dad, and he lives in Thailand now. He's English, and he lives in Thailand now with a Thailand wife. and they've got a beautiful little baby girl. Do you do live a lot? So I was in the first few weeks I never went live, and then one day I tried it and it did okay, and so I went live nearly every single day and it was doing well. Like, there could be 40, 50, 100 people watching the live stream, but over the last sort of month it's gone right downhill. Like now there's 15 people on, which is good. Some days there's only 5 or 4 or 3, and I think it's just because it's the same old thing every day. So I've decided not to go live stream every day, but I'm open to doing it because I'm still walking. I've been putting a few things on TikTok as well. I've been trying TikTok and I've gone live on there a couple of times. It's just seeing what's out there and just giving things a go, I guess. Not a gardener. Pick up the weeds and dog poop. Oh, got you. You've got a list of things to do. Makes sense. Yeah, I know about dog poop. We've got 2 dogs. We've got a working Cocker Spaniel, and she's a 1.5 years. That's Tilly. She just bombs around everywhere. And then Betsy's got a bit of she's 8.5. She's got a little bit of Staffy, a little bit of King Charles in her, but they're just both so much fun and lovable. A late walk like after dinner. Yeah, I thought about that. I did an evening walk a couple of weeks ago, and for some reason I didn't enjoy it. So in the morning you see the sun coming up, which you can in the evening going down. I'm just moaning, aren't I? I need to just shut up and get on with it. But what I noticed in the evening, there was a lot more people about, obviously. I'm being sarcastic at myself, by the way. But there was no birds. It was like eerily quiet, and there were lots of like groups of kids going by on the bikes and the e-bikes and scooters. There's no problem with that. It didn't feel as magical as it does in the morning. That's what I mean. Nice one. Suck it up. I know. Yeah, David, I can't really see on this phone here. I can't really sort of click on your profile or anything. The only way I can do it is if you make a comment on any one of my videos. Same for you, Willow. If you've got channels or what have you, I'd love to follow your channels. But that's the only way, and then I can click on your profile picture to see your dogs. Nature is good in the morning, Marco. Yes, I love it. I love it. I never thought I'd be saying this, you know. I'm just a guy that goes to work, works outside, grafts, get mucky fingers, and comes home. Oh, just looking over there, someone's house lights. It's like it's flashing kind of blue and pink. It's a house alarm. I've seen a couple of them. There we go. David, you love the accent. Bit of Nottingham twang. Yeah. Not much matches Mansfield. Can you remember them adverts? The Mansfield Bitter. When the old brewery was there. Was it Bath Lane? I think it was Bath Lane or near Bath Lane. No, I know where it was, and they knocked it all down. Bath Lane's where the swimming baths used to be. They're getting robbed. Oh, that house, yeah. I better run home. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go like this with the phone and say, yeah, 2 miles. Pretend I'm running. Oh, I'll let him come round here. No indicators, light. Thanks a bunch. Run, run, run. Nottingham used to be Shipstones Brewery. O'Mail's. Nottingham for 20 years. I tell you, it's time flies, doesn't it? I still go to Mansfield regular. My parents live there and the rest of my family. In fact, we were there not yesterday, we were there on Saturday. I saw my mum early on Mother's Day. Took her a bunch of flowers and a few little gifts what my wife got. That looked like I was running. Right, here we go then. So we're out here, slow running. I'm on mile 28 and yeah, it's going well. This is day 1. 28 miles. Oh, bless. I know, it'll be funny. So this is Barnsley Road I'm on. We'll carry on up here. It goes up to the A1 motorway and then over onto Barnsley if you went straight over. At the bottom of here we take a right 5 minutes down the road and then that takes us back down towards Doncaster town centre, and that's the kind of direction I'm heading. But that road down there is called York Road. Take care, David, thank you. I hope to see you again, or hear from you again. Funny man. Trouble is now, my humour is very much sort of dad joke type of humour. And my kids don't find it funny. My wife occasionally laughs. But yeah, nobody else finds it funny these days. Thank you. Yeah, David, stop coming back. Marco, thank you very much. Have a good day, Marco. Or a good evening, depending on where you are. Must go. Take care. Thank you very much for coming on. Very kind of you. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, please smash that like button. 7 people have gone. I know, 7 people left. On the way out. Yes, please hit the like button. Subscribe if this is your sort of thing. But if not, just check in from time to time. I'd love to grow this channel. Actually, I would love to grow this channel. Yeah, but as you say, Willow, it's about the journey. I do need to nail down the food though, get better with the food. So I will take that in mind. Bear that in mind. Take that on board. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll end the live stream, but I just want to say thank you. I'm going to record a couple of short videos just to put on the channel. I always put a short on every day, just saying day 131 or whatever. No point doing one thing but not the other. Yeah, I know. I've just got to get on with it now. I keep saying yes, I keep saying I agree, and I know. But like you say, I'm not doing out about it. I'll go through phases. I'll go through a phase, like there was a few weeks ago where I was really on the ball with my food, and I lost £5 in that 1 week. So quite proud of that, but it's like that was weeks ago now. Sci-Tech Super Freak passed out 11k right before midnight from Burlington. Ah, bless you. Lee, thank you. Willow, you walk so eat well. Right, I need to cross over here, but it's red lights. I'll wait for these cars to come past. You got this, mate. It's all on you. No one is going to do it for you. I agree. I'll tell you where my mind's always going. My mind's always searching for opportunities. And so I look at ideas, what other people are doing on YouTube, and thinking, would that make sense to me? So I was looking at Mark Lewis. I don't know if you've seen his channel, but he's got into fitness, although he's gone off the boil a bit this last year because he's bought a big house. But now he's getting back into it, and he's going to be losing weight, basically just not eating. He's going to be eating between 2 and 9 p.m, I think. Yeah, intermittent fasting. Sit down and plan the week's healthy food. Yeah. Really bears the facts. Sci-Tech Super Freak, thank you. Genuinely thank you. Put pen to paper. Keep going forward, don't stop doing you. Thank you. I need to just do it now. I'm getting a bit embarrassed because I keep saying thank you. Now I need to do. Oh, my legs are aching this morning for some reason. Right. Okay, I'm going to get off. And I'll see you soon. If I don't do a live these next few days, it's because it's a poor signal. Because we're at Centre Parks and the signal might not be very good in the forest. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if not, I'll still be recording videos and uploading. Willow, you take care. And I really do appreciate every one of you and what you've been saying. I've just got to do it. Across this road here. Right, see you soon. Cheers Lee, cheers Willow, thank you very much. Take care.